Greetings! Thanks so much for your interest in our stallion Rainbow. Rainbow is to date the only imported elite German-approved Pinto in North America, serving as an excellent outcross to all the Samber and Art Deco line mares available. Maybe the best part is he just happens to be a Pinto. His parentage is most interesting. His sire is Ronaldo, a Dutch stallion, predominantly of Dutch and thoroughbred derivation. That is where Rainbow gets his color. His dam line is from the old Baden-Württemberg herd through Perser. There's Rainbow as a very young 2-year-old. And his sire, Ronaldo, his dam sire, Perser, and Rainbow at the federal championships, the Bundeschampionate, which one has to qualify for. Shown here as a 4-year-old, Rainbow qualified not only at 4, but also at the age of 5. And that famous free jump shot, this is still talked about in Germany. Not only did he do it once, he did it twice, well over 6 foot in height. And under saddle at the age of 4, one rides a suitability test, a materials. He is shown here under a very fine 6'5" southern German rider of repute, Willi Schaffner. He actually makes Rainbow at over 17 hands look small. One must remember as you're watching this, all these young horses qualified, all the various ages and breeds compete against each other, very competitive, always a sold-out crowd, and these young guys and young gals compete with crowds but inches from their faces. Composure is such a part of it. In a way, our International Hunter Futurity and Jumper Futurities are a similar endeavor, but they don't yet have nearly the impact that this Bundeschampionate has. You do simple changes, flying changes, a really intense test, and bragging rights go on for a whole year for your breed from this, not only for the individuals, but also for your breed association. And the young stallions are even asked for a slight lengthen at this level. And here Rainbow is shown in some of his early jumping competitions, where he excelled at the materials, which is kind of the hunters of jumpers. Mostly he did the 4 to 4/6 divisions under a very strong German-style ride here under Willi Schaffner as well. Most notably, he always got 9s for his style and technique. He was pretty undefeatable here. He was always in the ribbons. We've got endless tapes of footage of him, and they're always most impressive. Even with a young female rider, his owner's young wife, where it was more of a hunter ride, I was most impressed with that because it shows that he can be quite a packer as well. So he is equally adept under saddle, doing dressage, or in the jumps. In fact, in one class, he got an unheard of 9.75 for style and technique. And this is the Southern German competition where he attained his elite status. For those of you that wonder what elite status is about, your stallion is judged on his performance at this elite show, all his performances to date, his 2-year-old Kurung approval rating, his 100-day test scores at 3.5, and all of his offspring scorings. So all that is combined, and if an animal qualifies, he is awarded this elite status. Rainbow attained his. Incredible prestige goes along with this. So few stallions do qualify. The earliest you can attain it is 6 years. He was 6 years old and he did achieve it. A source of great pride for his breeders and his owners. And right after this, Rainbow was purchased and imported by us to the United States. And this jump Rainbow realizes that this oxer is a bit wider than he anticipated. Clever jumper that he is, he snatches those knees up in mid-flight and is able to sustain his bascule just a little bit longer. Clever boy. But not only is he good with his front end, watch this jump with Todd Minicus. There's so many good horses with their front ends, but your best riders will tell you those back ends can make or break you. Look at how tight and careful he is with his hind end, over quite a wide and good size oxer. His jumping technique is quite amazing. And we're hoping, and it appears that he's passing it on to his young offspring. Shown here in Germany, some leprechauns, some pots of gold at the end of Rainbow. These are some young daughters out of mares from the old Tricaner paint herd. 3 girls. His daughters, and a young son. Now he is Rainmaker 1Z, approved stallion, owned by Zangerheide Stud in Germany. They also own Ramiro Z and Ratina Z, so quite a prestige operation to own his son. We commented in earlier times that we wanted to bring this one home, clean him up and own him, so I guess we had a pretty good eye in picking him out. And now his American kids. This is Rainfall, a filly, shown as a yearling, his first U.S.-born daughter. At 60 days under saddle now in 2000, his owner is calling us with raves and numerous show placings in her first over fences in the Hunters, and she's turning down immense offers for her and has no intention of selling this young lady. Tara is now about 16.3 and just lovely. She is out of a gray mare, by the way, so you can get color with gray. Her mother was a Gray Dawn Hoist the Flag cross. And Reggie, Raindrops, always a crowd favorite. A lot of you liked her back on the initial tape we had. She is in a jumper home. She was always quick and athletic and a bit of a tomboy. Minimal white bay and white Pinto. And Rainier, born in Washington State during their monsoon weather, always in the mud, quite athletic. She has been sold to Kit Wallace in British Columbia, Canada, and in a very fine show home. She's destined for the A Hunters. Reports on her is that she's doing extremely well as well. In River Dance, her name aptly fits her. She is out of a Swedish mare. She is headed for the show ring, but in dressage. She's on the East Coast in Virginia, and I think this shows that even if you don't get color, you can do just fine having one of those solid rainbows. In fact, we found it rather curious, but 25% of Rainbow's offspring buyers and breeders would prefer not to have color. They breed a Rainbow for other attributes besides the Pinto trait. This young lady we owned for a certain period of time. We purchased her, and her temperament was just extraordinary. All this pizzazz, but she was more of a lap puppy than anything else. She really inherited his cuddle bugginess. And this is Bo. Bo was out of a Bold Ruler thoroughbred line mare. He is being raised as a stallion prospect in the southern United States. Premium Oldenburg foal. Just a neat guy. We helped prep him in his early stallion phase. Proud to be associated with him. So we hope that we can make your breeding dreams a reality. Give us a call. We'd love to work with you. Thanks again.